Welcome in. We got more soccer action for you. U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships live here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have U19 now. The MASSAPEQUA Arsenal, the champions of Region 1 from Long Island, and St. Louis, Scott Gallagher, Region 2 champions from St. Louis, Missouri. Here at Field 5, Game 3 of 4 here today. It's more than halfway done here. Day 1, the severe weather has held off, so it's been a reasonably nice day. Hasn't been too hot here, especially since it can get really hot here in Tulsa. Soggy field from the overnight rain still, but nevertheless, this game is ready to go here. MASSAPEQUA will be wearing the white with the maroon lettering, and St. Louis Scott Gallagher will be wearing the navy blue jerseys as MASSAPEQUA and St. Louis get ready here, and the U19 are underway, and a shot on net is corralled quite handily there from the keeper. That one is booted down the field as MASSAPEQUA with an early opportunity, and that one is corralled by the keeper, Guile of Scott Gallagher. Booted all the way down, headed on through, and it'll be corralled by the keeper there for MASSAPEQUA, Vidiello. Just joining us, this is the United States Youth Soccer National Championships, live here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The U19s, as that one is towards the box, as MASSAPEQUA will control at midfield. Popped up into the air and headed along, and it'll go out and it'll be a throw. Speed's a little bit different from the earlier games. U19, most of these players are either on their way to college or already played a year of collegiate soccer. That throw is all the way down and controlled by MASSAPEQUA. As Christopher McGrath boots it along. And that one will go out of play, and it'll be a throw, and it'll go MASSAPEQUA's way. Headed along. Here's MASSAPEQUA with it. And that one will go out of play, and it'll go for a throw. A little too much there for Michael Ferresi. Throw in there for St. Louis. St. Louis, the Region 2 champions of the Midwest. MASSAPEQUA, first the champions of East New York, then the champions of Region 1, which is the East. Controlled by the Arsenal. Booted on ahead, and it will be corralled by the keeper. A fast start here as that one is out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. Nil-nil early goings between the MASSAPEQUA Arsenal and the St. Louis Scott Gallagher. Throw-in deep in, and it's cleared away temporarily, but controlled by MASSAPEQUA. Kafura with it. Arfura sends it into the box, and it will go wide, and it'll be a corner. Corner is won by the Arsenal. Corner coming, and it's cleared aside. Now another cross back in, and that one is cleared away. Massapequa able to get to it as Harris with it. James Harris gets it taken away. Coming the other way is number 33, Caleb Jackson. Jackson into the middle to Adam Michael. Shot on net well wide and corralled. And the play has been open so far. Ball booted away. Won by Massapequa. Sestaro with it. Cut off at the last minute. Still controls. Side of the net. Knocked away by the defense. Another opportunity for Massapequa. That's going to win another corner. Justin Carfora wins that corner. Second corner for Massapequa. And a good start here for the Massapequa Arsenal. Second corner here in early goings. U19 action here. Only 4 teams in the U19 tournament. Cross is in, and it's corralled by the keeper. Thomas Guile with the play. And the ball is booted away. Opportunity here for St. Louis. Shot on net, and they over the top. And it'll be a goal kick. That was Mark Segbers with a good opportunity just high. That one is chipped along. Keeper coming out but goes back in. And now there's going to be one for a throw for Massapequa. Michael Faresi winning that throw. These two teams in the U19 playing for the oldest trophy in American youth sports. The throw in deep into the box. Opportunity as that one is turned aside by the St. Louis defense. When Massapequa gets it back, and that one's popped up into the air and out of play. It'll be a throw. As the ball went all the way over the field, number 6 there, as a Massapequa player has to go corral it. Throw a 0-0 early goings here. Here between Massapequa Arsenal and St. Louis. Scott Gallagher. That one is played back to the keeper. Vidiello will boot. Is pushed through. Opportunity for Massapequa, and it'll be corralled there by Scott Gallagher's keeper. That one is booted all the way down. Opportunity, a header, and now a shot, and that one is well up and over as Adam Michael misses the net. As Coach Barney Boyce not too pleased with that last wild shot attempt there. And the goal kick is away. Controlled by Massapequa. That one's booted ahead. Headed along, Massapequa has it. Swung by the captain, Chris McGrath. Opportunity here for Scott Gallagher. And a turnover, and that one will go out of play, and that'll be a throw for St. Louis. Massapequa wins it. A lot of contact, no call though. And there's a foul. A lot of contact beforehand is Justin Stinson none too pleased with no call, and then a foul on St. Louis. And it'll be a free kick for Massapequa Arsenal. McGrath will take it. McGrath sends it in towards the box. Keeper comes out, ball's free, but they'll call a foul there and it will go over back to St. Louis. 0-0 here in this U19 matchup between Massapequa Arsenal and St. Louis. Scott Gallagher. Still early goings first half. Booted away. Popped up into the air by the Massapequa defense. Now popped up again, and St. Louis has a shot, and that one is saved away. A nice play there from Dan Vidiello, stopping a shot there from Stinson. And it'll be a corner. Oh, a corner coming for St. Louis, their first of the afternoon. We're still morning, actually, here in Tulsa. We're about 12 minutes in. Here's a cross from Stinson. Headed aside by the Massapequa defense. And that chip will go out of play and will be a throw-in. Here comes Massapequa the other way. And it's turned aside by the defense of St. Louis. Harris with it for Massapequa. Chipped ahead. Will be too much. No, yes, it will. It will be too much there. Too much on there from Gallivan as far as he couldn't quite catch up to it. Goal kick coming for St. Louis as it is popped up into the air. Need forward, now headed back, and St. Louis will control midfield. Popped along. Michael can't get there for St. Louis. The ball is won by Massapequa. Chipped ahead opportunity here coming for Massapequa, and it's knocked out of play, and it'll be a throw for Massapequa. Good defensive play there from Connor Mullen. And it'll be a throw for Massapequa Arsenal. And that ball went into the shrubs. And it'll be a throw. James Harris taking it. Parisi crosses it, knocked away by the keeper, and it's going to be taken out there from St. Louis. Nice play there from Yelly. Opportunity for St. Louis on a counter. And that one will be kicked all the way through, and it'll be another goal kick. Nil-nil here in the early goings. First half action here in the U19s. That one will stay in play. Play on after as they'll play the advantage. And it will go back to St. Louis after that one. And I will go for a throw for MASSAPEQUA. Throw coming for MASSAPEQUA. 0-0 still the score. And that one will go out of play and it'll be a goal kick. Goal kick coming here for St. Louis. The Region 2 champions. Missouri State Cup champions as well. That one's booted away. And it's controlled by MASSAPEQUA. MASSAPEQUA pushing. Up ahead, opportunity here for MASSAPEQUA. It's Mike Farisi with it. Cross into the box. And the opportunity goes high. And it'll be a goal kick as Mashia's shot just high off the left foot. A good cross in there. And it will be a goal kick here for St. Louis. About 16 minutes in here to this first half. Headed along and controlled by MASSAPEQUA. And that one will go out of play and it will be a throw for St. Louis. St. Louis with it. And now MASSAPEQUA will control. And it will go out of play and it'll be a throw for MASSAPEQUA. Throw in for MASSAPEQUA, controlled by the Arsenal here. Up along the far left side. And sends it back. Gallivan with it. Sends it towards the box. The left-footed shot is corralled there from Gelly. St. Louis with it. Opportunity here for St. Louis. It's Jackson with it. Sends it over. Cross coming. No one home for St. Louis. Now another cross coming, and they're going to get a foul on St. Louis, and it will go back to MASSAPEQUA. As Kevin Mazel is down. Free kick coming for MASSAPEQUA. 0-0 the score. About midway, getting around midway here in this first half. Booted away. Headed on along, and it'll be a foul on MASSAPEQUA, and it'll go over for a free kick for St. Louis. Scott Gallagher. Controlled by St. Louis. And it'll be a throw for St. Louis. This was knocked away from Jackson. And Stephen May will throw it in here. Controlled by St. Louis. Here's May. May makes a move, and it will stay with St. Louis. Into Michael. Back to May. Over to Stinson. Stinson with it. Stinson trying to make something happen. Going around a corner, and it'll be a corner one by Stinson. Knocked out a play by Harris. 0-0 the score. Opportunity here for St. Louis Scott Gallagher, corner number 2 for them. Stinson will be the one to take it. And referee stops play as there's a little jostling in front of the net. Telling the player on St. Louis to calm it down. Stinson's cross. Punched away by the keeper. And it will stay for another corner. It'll be Caleb Jackson to take it. And it looks like we're going to see the game's first sub. Corner coming, lefty corner kick headed away by the Massapequa defense. And Massapequa with a chance to counter. Sub coming. Oh, actually, here's the mid-half water break. As it is 0-0 here midway through the first half. As we have our mid-half water break here in Tulsa. Sorry about that. The Youth National Championships here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. U19 action here, the Massapequa Arsenal and the St. Louis Scott Gallagher. Region 1 champions Massapequa. Region 2 champions Scott Gallagher. Other games we've seen here today. We had a 5-1 victory in the 7:30 early bird special Baltimore Celtic Derby in the 13U's getting it done over another team from St. Louis. Sporting JB Marine as they fell 5-1. And then they had a second game in the girls U13. SoCal Blues Bakers with a really just thoroughly excellent performance against FC Frederick, 4-0 in that one. So we've had 2 4-goal games here at this field so far today, as this one is a little bit tighter than those first two. Well, about halfway through here in this first half, as the mandated water break. First sub of the day. As Kevin McGrath will check into the game. Kevin McGrath in. James Harris out for Massapequa. Massapequa with it, a good defensive play there from St. Louis. Now Massapequa gets it back. Opportunity for Arsenal. Cross in, deflected away. Now a counter opportunity here for St. Louis. Segbers with it up ahead to Caleb Jackson. Jackson trying to make a move, can't, and it'll be knocked out, and it'll be a corner. Fourth corner for St. Louis. An opportunity here for St. Louis. Haven't been able to convert on any of these so far. Stinson will be the one taking the cross. Cross from Stinson. And that will be a foul. It looked like the keeper got pushed in the back. As it looked like Vidiello did get pushed in the back there, and it'll be a free kick for Massapequa. Pair of subs coming for St. Louis. Not yet, as the free kick is won by Massapequa. Here they come the other way. Nierenberg will win a throw for Massapequa, and here's the first sub of the day for St. Louis. And Sean Michael and Hayden Sparrow will check into the game. Stinson out for St. Louis. Same with Salvatore Caruso checking out. Will be a throw for Massapequa in a 0-0 game. Here's the throw in, and it's one back for St. Louis. Pushed along, and now here's McGrath with it. Chris McGrath chips it on in towards the box, headed aside, and it's controlled back by Massapequa. And that'll be a foul. Free kick coming from Massapequa. Moresi drew it. Be a free kick coming here for Massapequa. Good opportunity. Corner coming in. Free kick, coming in. It will now be knocked out by St. Louis and be a throw for Massapequa. Throw coming in for Massapequa. And knocked out of play, and that will be a throw back to St. Louis. Massapequa with it. And that will go out, and it'll be a throw for St. Louis. So it looks like a pair of subs are getting ready to check in, or actually a trio of subs getting ready to check in for Massapequa in a 0-0 game. Pushed along, and Massapequa controls. Dangerous opportunity here in a sliding play to get that away from. Now a counterattack coming for Massapequa, and it'll be a throw coming for St. Louis. As that one deflected off of Farisi. And a trio of subs coming in for Massapequa. Turnover there, it's controlled by Massapequa, as that one from Santangelo is popped into the corner. Santangelo just checking into the game. Here comes St. Louis the other direction. 0-0 the score here. as we're just about a half hour in. And that one will go out of play. Will stay in. A heck of a save. No, it did not stay in. And it'll go for a goal kick. St. Louis controls at midfield. And here they come the other way, and the ball's taken away by MASSAPEQUA. MASSAPEQUA with a chance to counter and a foul at midfield. And it'll be a free kick. The score 0-0. Free kick coming for MASSAPEQUA. And a substitution getting ready here for St. Louis. And there's your sub for St. Louis. He'll be number 43, Brian Fletcher, into the ball game. Free kick here. Flown in towards the box. Header along, and it'll go wide. It'll go out for a goal kick. Actually, no, hold on. It'll go out for a corner. That was deflected off of St. Louis. Corner kick coming from MASSAPEQUA. Here's the corner for MASSAPEQUA. Drilled in low and into the side of the net. No, now will be a goal kick. Headed along back by MASSAPEQUA. St. Louis has it now. Now we'll go out of play, and it'll be a throw for MASSAPEQUA. St. Louis controls. Here comes Sparrow the other way for St. Louis. Sparrow up ahead. And a turnover, and MASSAPEQUA will win it back. And he'll go for a throw for St. Louis. St. Louis with it. And it's taken away. Counter-attack opportunity here for MASSAPEQUA. Ball gets free. Keeper comes out to play it. No one can find it, and it's headed away. Well, an opportunity there for MASSAPEQUA if Santangelo could have found the ball after the keeper blasted it off his back. Turnover in the last third. MASSAPEQUA with it. St. Louis gets it back. And it's one back by MASSAPEQUA. Pushing forward. Now a turnover. Opportunity for a counter. Through ball, it gets through, but it'll get all the way to Vitiello, and it'll be an easy stop there. This game is still 0-0 here in the first half between the Region 1 and Region 2 champions. Controlled by MASSAPEQUA. Coming the other way. Long-range shot attempt to slide tackled away, and now the ball's booted back the other way for St. Louis. And the foul call on Michael of St. Louis will be a free kick for MASSAPEQUA. Taken quickly. Here comes MASSAPEQUA the other way. Opportunity here. Popped up into the air. Controlled by nobody. Still fighting around for it. Now go for a throw. It'll go to St. Louis. And a substitution on the way. Substitution for Massapequa, as it will be Miss Yelly in for the first time. As Johnny Nierenberg comes to the bench. Into the final few minutes here in the first half. Opportunity here for Massapequa, and it's turned aside by the defense of St. Louis. That was Mullen who made the nice play. Booted away. Headed away by the St. Louis defense. And they got a foul. They're going to get Corey Santangelo on a little bump there. And it'll be a free kick for St. Louis. St. Louis with it. Popped ahead, looking there for Stephen May. May with it. May makes a move. Maintains possession. May back to Jackson. Caleb Jackson with it. And a nice defensive play there from Mike Farisi. Makes another move. Has the sideline. Here comes Farisi and a sliding tackle in there from Sean Michael, and it'll be a throw for Massapequa. Controlled by St. Louis. Scott Gallagher looking for Michael. Will he be able to run it down? No. And it will go for a goal kick. Goal kick here for Massapequa. Michael with it. And St. Louis gets it back. Opportunity here for St. Louis. Into the corner. Segbers with it. Segbers across. And it is turned aside by the Massapequa defense. Santangelo gets it back. And here comes Massapequa on a counter. And it's headed away by the St. Louis defense. Will that ball stay in? It sure will. And a good clean challenge there for Massapequa. And they're coming the other way. Opportunity for Clark for a shot, and it will just go wide as it curved off near the end. It'll be a goal kick. Substitution coming. Ethan Bear into the ball game. Booted away and controlled by Massapequa. What is still a 0-0 game. And I'll go for a throw. Heading into the last 5 minutes or so here of this first half. Throw coming for St. Louis. Michael can't control it, and MASSAPEQUA gets it back. McGrath boots it along. Santangelo with it. And that one will be played out, and it will be a throw for MASSAPEQUA, and for a substitution coming for Arsenal. Gerard Farrell coming in. Throw coming from MASSAPEQUA. And St. Louis controls. That one will go all the way out, and there'll be a goal kick for St. Louis. Goal kick booted along there from St. Louis. And it's controlled by MASSAPEQUA. MASSAPEQUA coming the other way. Still a 0-0 game as we're approaching the end of the first half. McGrath boots it along, headed back in. MASSAPEQUA with it, trying to put something together here before the end of the half. Farrell with it. Good sliding challenge there from St. Louis, and it'll be a throw for St. Louis as it went off of MASSAPEQUA. St. Louis with it, and they'll push it along, looking ahead for Fletcher, nothing home, and it'll be a throw. We're approaching the end of half number 1 here in the U19s. First game for both of these teams here in Tulsa. Vitiello will bomb it along. Opportunity here, and controlled by Geller. MASSAPEQUA gets it off the kick, the long kick there from St. Louis. And too much on that one from Carrefour. He was looking for Farisi, couldn't get it to him. A little too much on that, and it'll be a goal kick for St. Louis here with a little over, probably about 2 minutes or so to go here in this first half. Between St. Louis and MASSAPEQUA. Kick is away and headed back by MASSAPEQUA. MASSAPEQUA trying to put the pressure on, and they have it back. Here comes Farrell the other way. Up ahead of Misielli. And a throw in is one. Time running out here in the first half. St. Louis wins it back. St. Louis pushing as they know time is dwindling here in this first half. Here comes MASSAPEQUA. Good challenge there from St. Louis. St. Louis is pushing here in the last minute or so. Ball is won and actually kicked out and off. Well, actually be a free kick here for MASSAPEQUA is the call. Looks like they're adding three to the clock here. Oh, another 3 will be added on. Throw in coming for MASSAPEQUA. That one is lost out of play by Michael. It'll be a throw in here for MASSAPEQUA. That one is out of play, and it'll be another throw for MASSAPEQUA. Time dwindling here. We're in stoppage time in the first half. St. Louis with it, trying to get it up to Michael. Heads it to himself. Will he be able to run it down? Yes, he will. And a foul coming and a free kick. Free kick coming for St. Louis here in the dwindling moments of the first half in a dangerous location. St. Louis is gearing up for this last attempt. This will probably be the last play of the half. And if not, we're very close. 0-0 to score here between St. Louis Scott Gallagher and the MASSAPEQUA Arsenal. Region 2 champion St. Louis, Region 1 champion MASSAPEQUA. Free kick coming into the box on the ground. Another ground shot is turned aside by the MASSAPEQUA defense. Possible counter. St. Louis wins it back. Realizing we're near the end of the half, into the box, headed away, and it will be a throw for St. Louis. St. Louis has to hurry here to the end of the first half. Throw in. Popped into the air. Another throw in coming. For St. Louis. One last chance here for St. Louis. Thrown into the box, and that's going to do it for the half. So we played one half here in the U19s. MASSAPEQUA Arsenal 0, St. Louis Scott Gallagher 0. We'll be back with some more U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships after the half. This is Field 5 action here in the U19s. MASSAPEQUA Arsenal 0, St. Louis Scott Gallagher 0 at the break. Basically, that was, the field's too small for people this size, honestly. Yeah. All right, so we have about about 10 minutes or so. So I'm gonna
just hang out by your post.
yeah, I'm gonna eat something.
Gatorades to my guys. Look like they're dying.
The United States Youth Soccer National Championships are presented by Turbo Sports Group, Mango.org, Nesquik, Nike, Liberty Mutual Insurance, Olive Garden, Sports Authority, the Wilson Trophy Company, Capri Sun, and Kohl's. Second half action here in the U19s coming up now as the Massapequa Arsenal and St. Louis Scott Gallagher are 0-0 at the half. A lot of quick action, but really no true goal scoring opportunities so far in this game for either side. If you're just joining us, Massapequa is in the white. They will be going from our right to our left. The team from St. Louis Scott Gallagher in the dark blue. They will be going left to right in this second half. 45-minute half, regular soccer rules here for the U19 as opposed to the earlier games when the U13 where the match is shorter. And we're ready to go. Second half action here in the U19s. Headed out to near center, controlled by Massapequa. Nierenberg with it, dumps it into the corner. And that one is going to be a goal kick. As the stick over there, looks like it may have gone down for good over there after two players colliding in the corner there, and it'll be a goal kick here for St. Louis. Early going second half here. Controlled by nobody right now, and opportunity here, shouldered away by St. Louis. Here comes Massapequa the other way. Controlled by Massapequa, a little chip ahead. Opportunity here for Massapequa. Taken down near the box, no call is made. Nick Sestero with a near opportunity there, no call from the official. As Massapequa gets it back just inside of midfield. Booted along, and that one will go out of play, and that will be a goal kick. Nil-nil, early going second half here. U19s, Region 1 champion Massapequa Arsenal against Region 2 champion St. Louis Scott Gallagher. That one is booted away. And a foul, a foul is called, and it'll be a free kick here for St. Louis. A quick free kick taken across inside, and that one is knocked away, and that will go for a throw-in. Best scoring opportunity of the day for St. Louis. Throwing in a dangerous spot here for St. Louis. Thrown into the box. Headed aside. Out to Michael. Blocked by MASSAPEQUA. Opportunity now for MASSAPEQUA on a counter. On a good play there from Stinson to get in the way. Stinson with it. Stinson taking it all the way across, and a nice challenge there, and a clean one it was. MASSAPEQUA the other way, trying to counter. And that will go for a goal kick, as it was knocked out of play by Nierenberg. Nil-nil, very early going, second half. Booted along there, out of the reach of everybody. MASSAPEQUA unable to corral before it goes out of play, and St. Louis with a throw. Segbers will take it. That will go out of play, and will be another throw. Opportunity here for St. Louis. Cross coming in. Bicycle attempt turned aside, and actually it'll be a foul on St. Louis, as Michael will be called for the foul, and it'll be a free kick. Free kick coming. St. Louis controls. And that one will go out of play. And that will be a throw for MASSAPEQUA. I'll go out of play. It'll be another throw for MASSAPEQUA. Landed right in the lawn chair next to the Olive Garden sign over there. St. Louis controls. Now MASSAPEQUA gets it back. It'll be chipped out of play. That'll be a throw for St. Louis. St. Louis with it. 0-0 to score if you're just joining us here on the online stream here at the U.S. Youth Soccer Championships here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Mohawk Sports Complex. St. Louis has an opportunity here. Michael, can he get there? Taken out. No call. A nice play there for MASSAPEQUA's Farrell. Michael wins it back though. Across. Controlled by St. Louis. It's Jackson with it. Jackson tries to keep it in. He can, but MASSAPEQUA gets it back. And a foul on MASSAPEQUA. Free kick coming. Still no cards in this match, and no cards in any of the three matches so far here at Field 5 today. Be a free kick here for St. Louis. 0-0 the score. Here in the early goings of the second half in this first game here in the 19Us. St. Louis controls into the final third here. And a turnover. Here comes Massapequa the other way. Chipped along, headed along. Fight for the loose ball, and it's St. Louis that comes away with it. Stinson with it. And it'll be a throw for St. Louis. 0-0 game. About 10 minutes in to the second half. And a free kick coming. Free kick coming for Massapequa. Massapequa controls. McGrath with it. Popped up high in the air. Header is controlled by St. Louis. Here comes Michael the other way, trying to push. Up ahead, opportunity here for St. Louis and good defense there. And now an opportunity for Massapequa. A 3-on-3 if they hurry. Opportunity here for Massapequa, cross in, and it'll be popped away by the St. Louis defense. And it'll go for a throw for St. Louis. A good opportunity there for Massapequa, and they did nothing about it. Throw coming for St. Louis. And a still 0-0 game. Opportunity here for St. Louis, and it's cleared away by the Massapequa defense. And we'll go for a throw. Another throw coming for St. Louis. And a free kick on its way for St. Louis. So a free kick in a dangerous area coming for St. Louis here. Opportunity for St. Louis, Scott Gallagher. Stinson will be the one taking it. Here comes the free kick from the left side. Stinson sends it near net, and a nice save there. That's Vitiello with a beautiful save. And now an opportunity on the counter here for Massapequa. Opportunity one-on-one. It's one there. It's Maschia with it. Jamie Maschia crosses it in and nobody home. And it will go to St. Louis. And now another counter possibly. Here comes St. Louis the other way. And a good, clean, hard tackle there from Massapequa's Nick Christensen, and it will go for a throw. Massapequa with it. Still a 0-0 game here. We're about 15 minutes into the second half. Stinson with an opportunity here. He gets shoved, but no call. Here comes Massapequa the other way. An opportunity here on a counter. And pass is taken away. Caleb Jackson with it for St. Louis. Opportunity here for Scott Gallagher. It is Michael with it. A sub getting ready to come in from MASSAPEQUA. Long range shot. And that will be a goal kick. Michael with a good opportunity there, just wide on that shot. And a goal kick coming from MASSAPEQUA. MASSAPEQUA headed through. And it's controlled by St. Louis now. Here comes St. Louis Scott Gallagher the other way. And now MASSAPEQUA gets it back. First sub of the second half is on its way in the next break. And a turnover by MASSAPEQUA. Opportunity here for Stinson. Good defense there from McGrath. Opportunity again. Physical play here from Michael of St. Louis. That one deflects off of a MASSAPEQUA player and is controlled by MASSAPEQUA after a foul on St. Louis. As you're going to see Mike Farizzi check back into the ball game for MASSAPEQUA. As Matt Scorsese will check out. Free kick coming here for MASSAPEQUA. Still a 0-0 game here. 19 U's, Region 1 versus Region 2 champions. MASSAPEQUA, if you're just joining us, MASSAPEQUA in the white, going right to left. St. Louis, Scott Gallagher in the dark blue, going left to right. And it'll be a throw for MASSAPEQUA. Here comes MASSAPEQUA. Opportunity here, knocked away by the St. Louis defense. Luke Nash there with the play. Caleb Jackson with it. Opportunity. Here Segbers has it. Opportunity. Mark Segbers makes a few moves. And a shot, and it'll go well wide. As MASSAPEQUA Arsenal will have a goal kick. About 16 minutes or so into this second half. And the goal kick is away. Here comes St. Louis the other way. Opportunity for St. Louis Scott Gallagher. And that one's turned aside by the MASSAPEQUA defense. And actually, it will be a free kick for St. Louis. And the first card of the day is shown on MASSAPEQUA. Nil-nil the score here. First card of the day goes against MASSAPEQUA here in the second half. Free kick coming. Stinson will take it for St. Louis. Scott Gallagher. Into the box. Opportunity punched away. Another opportunity here for St. Louis. Cross. Deflected. Away. St. Louis still with it. Still a good opportunity here for St. Louis. Scott Gallagher. Stinson with it. Controlled by St. Louis. Segber's with it. And now Massapequa with an opportunity to get it back. And they'll boot it away. They'll play it back. Nil-nil if you're just joining us here. And now we'll go for a throw-in. And a substitution coming for Massapequa. Frank Mazzielli in for Jamie Machia. We just had our second card of the day handed out to Massapequa. And this one goes to Johnny Nierenberg. St. Louis with an opportunity here. Cross from Jackson. Turned aside. Michael had an opportunity there. Just couldn't get a good angle at all. And it'll be a free kick. Excuse me, a goal kick for Massapequa. About 20 minutes or so into the second half. Regulation rules in this one. 45-minute halves. Unlike the other earlier games, which were shorter than regulation because of the age group. St. Louis with an opportunity. Here comes Sparrow. Turns it over at the last second. And a foul will be called on Massapequa. Free kick coming. Free kick coming for St. Louis. Substitution here for Massapequa. As Santangelo checks back in. Gallivan will check out. Free kick here for St. Louis. St. Louis with it. A pass to nobody there. And Massapequa controls. And that one will be knocked away. Massapequa still with it. Fought off the ball. St. Louis still has it. That one will go out of play and be a throw for Massapequa. As we've hit our midway point here in the second half. 0-0 as it is water break time here. In the U19 game between Massapequa Arsenal and St. Louis Scott Gallagher, 0-0 here. We're roughly about 22.5 minutes in to the second half. As this is the United States Youth Soccer National Championships here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Mohawk Sports Complex. This is Jeff Parles on the call here. Big thanks to my producer Alex for today. As St. Louis and Massapequa still 0-0 here. As we're heading into the second half of the second half. Mandated water breaks here. because the heat not awful here today in comparison to what we're expecting later in the week here in Tulsa. Been overcast the whole day so far. This is game three of 4 here at all the fields. There are quadruple headers on every field here. Field 5 is this field. Quadruple header. There's a U19 girls game next. Meridian and Pittsburgh, the two cities involved. Up next here on field 5. Players back on the field here. So we're ready to go. Still 0-0. Been a hard-fought game here in the first game of the U19 tournament. It will be a throw for Massapequa out of the water break. And it will go back to Massapequa as that one went off of the face of Ethan Bear. Here's Massapequa with it. Back to Christensen. Opportunity here. It's Farisi with it for Massapequa. Cross. Nobody home there for Massapequa. And it's won back by Massapequa. Christensen ahead. Looking for Farisi. He's got him. Mike Farisi with it. Farisi gets around. Cross. Opportunity. And a save. It was there for Santangelo. Just couldn't get a firm boot on that one. And a really good opportunity there for Massapequa. St. Louis with it. St. Louis will get a free kick after the foul on Santangelo. Bear with it. Back to Connor Mullen. Mullen back gets it back. And an opportunity here. Overplay there for Massapequa. Here comes St. Louis. Nobody home there. Stinson trying to get there. Cannot. It'll go out of play and it'll be a goal kick. 0-0 here as time is starting to dwindle. Probably about 20 minutes or so to go. In a 0-0 game here in the U19s. Booted along. And controlled, and now will go out of play. It'll be a throw for St. Louis. Be Mullen to take it. Actually, Bear will take it. Michael with it. And now booted away by Massapequa. Can Farisi keep it in play? Yes, he can. Opportunity here for Massapequa. The cross is deflected, and it will stay in play. Farisi will get it back. And that one is played out, and it'll be a corner. Opportunity here for Massapequa. Christensen will be the one taking the corner. In a 0-0 game here in the dwindling minutes of the second half. Lefty boot cross cleared away. We'll go out to play for a throw. Here's the throw in. Turn the side. And controlled now by MASSAPEQUA. And here comes MASSAPEQUA Arsenal the other way. Farrell with it. Farrell nearly splits the double, but gets it off. Santangelo. Opportunity here for MASSAPEQUA still. Farrell with it. Lefty cross. And that one will go and stay in play for Farisi. Cross. Gets through everybody. And that will go for offside and a free kick coming for St. Louis. Free kick here for St. Louis. And it's booted away. Still a 0-0 game. Stinson can't get to it. MASSAPEQUA has it. Nierenberg with it for MASSAPEQUA, boots it along, it'll go well out of play. And a throw coming. Throw coming here for St. Louis. St. Louis with it. Stinson has it. Still a 0-0 game. Nierenberg with the pass. Will that stay in? Yes, it will for MASSAPEQUA. Here in midfield. Pushing it along. Santangelo will get it knocked out of play by St. Louis, and a throw coming. Substitution coming for MASSAPEQUA. Carfora back in. And a throw-in coming for MASSAPEQUA. Into the final 15 or so here. Nierenberg, lefty cross. Nothing there. Controlled by St. Louis. And it will be controlled by MASSAPEQUA here. Still a 0-0 game. Opportunity here. Opportunity. A shot. And it's saved away. Another opportunity. And a save by the keeper. And it'll be a free kick. So the best two scoring opportunities of the day there. A big strike there from Nick Sestero. A nice punch away there from Gilly. And it'll be a free kick. Free kick here for St. Louis. And a substitution for St. Louis. They're going to pull Michael out of the game. Put in Jake Peters. Out of Michaels will check out. Out of Michael. Free kick coming for St. Louis. Played along. St. Louis has it deep in the final third. MASSAPEQUA gets it back. Farisi with it. Throw-in coming for St. Louis. St. Louis with it. And it'll go out of play. It'll be a throw for MASSAPEQUA. St. Louis with it. Segber's trying to run it down. He cannot. And And a foul coming. That's Peters. And it'll be a free kick for Massapequa. Free kick coming for Massapequa here. 0-0 game. Heading into the final 10 minutes or so. One of these teams looking for a goal. Opportunity here for Massapequa. Turned aside by the St. Louis defense. Massapequa gets it back. And good defense there from St. Louis. St. Louis trying. Jackson with it. Give and go to Jackson. Jackson trying to get by the last guy. Jackson in on net. He misses the net. A very good opportunity there for Caleb Jackson. He just couldn't put it home. And it'll be a goal kick for Massapequa. Pair of subs coming in, one for each team. What is a 0-0 game? High drama here in the U19s. Game 1 of 3 for both of these teams. Boot is away. Controlled by Massapequa. A little give and go action there. A lot of contact, no whistle though. Clean, hard tackle there from St. Louis. St. Louis, Scott Gallagher coming the other way. Stinson loses control. Misielli with it for Massapequa. Can't get the through ball all the way through. Now a big time boot. Opportunity here for St. Louis. And they'll call a foul on St. Louis. Will be a free kick. Free kick coming for Massapequa. As they'll check on Johnny Nierenberg, who was walking with a little of a limp right now, but he'll stay in the game. And the free kick on its way. Opportunity here for Massapequa's turned aside. And now controlled by Massapequa just inside of midfield. Chip along. Will it stay in? Yes, it will. Farisi with an opportunity here. Opportunity to cross. Farisi trying to go along the sideline, and he cannot stay in play. And it will go for a goal kick. And they'll have to do that again. A sub here for St. Louis, Scott Gallagher. Ryan Mateo checking back. Justin Stinson to the bench. 0-0 game here, waning moments now. Under 10 minutes to go, roughly. The boot is away. Caleb Jackson trying to get there. He does. Jackson with an opportunity for St. Louis. Jackson back, and it's saved easily. As Sean Michael didn't get all of it. Vidiello will boot. Massapequa trying for a counter. And here they come the other way. Opportunity here. Missielli with it. Frank Missielli into the box. And St. Louis gets it back. Zegber's with it. Up ahead. Will it stay in for Jackson? It will. Jackson with it. St. Louis has it. Strike on net, and it's saved by Vitiello. Massapequa trying to gain control. Nierenberg really hobbling out there now. Massapequa with it. Here comes Farrell. And a good clean tackle from St. Louis. Massapequa gets it back though. Farrell with it. Farrell up ahead. Opportunity. And an offside is called. And Johnny Nierenberg will come on off. He's really struggling. Kevin Mazel back in. Free kick here for St. Louis. Massapequa with it. Opportunity. It is Santangelo. Corey Santangelo with it. Gets grabbed, gets by his man. No. Santangelo plays it in off the slide. That one's booted away by St. Louis and controlled by Farrell. Back heel there from Farrell. And Mazel back to Farrell. 5 minutes left here. Headed twice and away, but not out. Parisi. Cross. Ricocheted. Opportunity here for Massapequa, and it'll go wide. As it was Sestero with the opportunity as his shot goes well wide with the left. Still 0-0. Under 5 to go. Goal kick here for St. Louis. And that one will go all the way back to the keeper. It'll be Massapequa with it now. Still 0-0. Time running out on both of these teams to get one in the back of the net. Here comes St. Louis the other way. Opportunity. Here's Segbers. Segbers gets by his man to cross, and it's turned aside by the defense of Massapequa for a corner. A good opportunity brewing here for St. Louis. Scott Gallagher. Cross coming in off the corner, headed away. Headed away by Massapequa, but the danger's not done here. And a nice defensive play. And now a counterattack. Massapequa has numbers if they want. It's 3-on-2. Coming the other way. Cross coming in. It's deflected away. A very nice defensive play there from Luke Nash. Santero's got it. Far side for Massapequa. A lot of contact going on that side. No calls at all. And now St. Louis tries to counter. Segbers up ahead, and that pass is not at its intended target, and it'll be cleared out at midfield, and a throw coming for St. Louis. Only a matter of minutes left now. That pass will go wide and out of play. It'll be a throw for MASSAPEQUA. 3 minutes left in this one. Time dwindling on both teams. St. Louis got Gallagher with it. A good header there to get it out of danger for a moment. Opportunity, and I will go wide. Well wide of the net off the deflection. And here's going to be the biggest corner of the afternoon. Opportunity. 2 minutes and change to go now. Here's the biggest corner of the afternoon. Will be taken by Jake Peters. St. Louis trying to get on the board here with a late goal. Headed away by MASSAPEQUA. Headed back in. St. Louis still has control. Opportunity here for St. Louis. Shot is deflected away and cleared by MASSAPEQUA. Will it stay in for MASSAPEQUA? It will stay in for St. Louis, actually. A heck of a play there from Stephen May. St. Louis with it. And that will go out of play, and a goal kick is coming. Not a lot of time remaining now. Ball being booted away from by Vidiello. Time running out on both teams. And Thomas Gielli will play it. He'll boot it quickly. Time running down. Ellen's going to go all the way out. And Vidiello will play it. Pick it up. In a 0-0 game here with limited time remaining. Everybody up here for MASSAPEQUA. High hop in the air, high header in the air. Farrell will keep it in. Farrell with an opportunity. MASSAPEQUA with one last chance here. Farrell. That one will go out, and that will go for a goal kick. Very close to a corner. Missielli nearly won that. Instead, it's a goal kick. St. Louis with it. Time running very low here in Tulsa. Headed away. And now controlled by Segbers. Opportunity here for St. Louis. It's Segbers. Taken down just outside the box. No call. St. Louis still has it though. Headed away. Will that stay in? It will. And now will stay in, but it will go out and go to a throw to St. Louis. Final moments here in the U19. MASSAPEQUA, Arsenal, and St. Louis Scott Gallagher 0-0 in the waning moments now. And everybody up for St. Louis. Here's the throw. Deep into the box. Headed away by MASSAPEQUA. Danger not out though. Opportunity here for St. Louis. The cross is in. It's well wide. Still in there. St. Louis with an opportunity. Headed around a few times. Opportunity, and they got it. A goal. A late goal for Caleb Jackson. And St. Louis Scott Gallagher in the final moments has a 1-0 lead. Caleb Jackson off the multiple headers was able to put it in with the left foot. And a hard breaker there for MASSAPEQUA as there is limited time left in this one. It is 1-0 St. Louis Scott Gallagher on a goal by Caleb Jackson in the end, near the end of this one. A thrilling end here. And a heartbreaker here for Massapequa as they have very limited time to try to get something going here. And they don't have any time. That's it. St. Louis, Scott Gallagher on the last second goal from Caleb Jackson wins it 1-0 in dramatic fashion here in the 19U first game. And Massapequa suffers a heartbreaking loss in the final seconds. St. Louis, Scott Gallagher wins it 1-0. St. Louis, Scott Gallagher. St. Louis, Scott Gallagher wins it 1-0 in the final minute. In the final seconds, actually. Caleb Jackson, the winner for St. Louis. What a victory for them. When we come back, we'll have our final game of the day and highlights from this thrilling conclusion once again in the 19Us. St. Louis, Scott Gallagher 1, Massapequa Arsenal 0. We'll be back here at the U.S. Youth National Championships in a few moments.